So last night or a couple nights ago or something, I was just kind of researching presidents again, just going through everything, and I stumbled upon this, and lots of people probably know this. I seriously never knew this before, but there was actually a party, a political party, in like a long time ago that was called the Anti-Masonic Party. And it was the first third party in the United States. It strongly opposed Freemasonry as a single-use party and later aspired to become a major party by expanding its platform and position on other issues. After the negative views of Freemasonry among a large segment of the public began to wane into the late 1830s, most members of the Anti-Masonic Party joined the Whigs, the party most in line with its views on the other issues. But I just find that crazy. There's actually the very first third party in the United States was called the Anti-Masonic Party, and everything in the world, it seems like there's Freemasonry everywhere. Not saying it's all bad, but I mean it's literally everywhere. It's even in small towns. It's just crazy. And I guess it must not be the people that are in the lower levels, but the people in the higher levels, they're always in politics. They're in everything. And what's crazy is you read down here and you read more about it, the origins. It says they were formed in 1828. I mean, that was a long, long, long time ago. That was pretty much a little bit after the beginning of our country. But it says they were opponents of Freemasonry, believing that it was a corrupt and elitist secret society which was attempting to rule the country in defiance of Republican principles. I mean, that's everything that's happening right now. I mean, it's crazy. I can't believe we haven't started another anti-Masonic party. Not that it would probably make a difference now that it's so infiltrated or whatever. But anyway, they started the party. It says, I'll just read it here. The opponents of Freemasonry formed a political party after the Morgan affair convinced them the Masons were murdering men who spoke out against them. This key episode was the mysterious 1826 disappearance of William Morgan, a Freemason of Batavia, New York. Morgan had been a member of the lodge in Rochester, New York, but was denied admission in Batavia. So he is denied admission, so he intended to retaliate by publishing a book detailing the supposed secrets of Masonry's initiation rituals. When his intentions became known to the Batavia Lodge, an attempt was made to burn down the business of the printer who planned to publish Morgan's book. In September 1826, Morgan was arrested on flimsy allegations of theft in an effort to prevent publication of his book by keeping him in jail. The individual who intended to publish Morgan's book paid his bail and he was released from custody. Shortly afterwards, Morgan disappeared. Some researchers argued that Morgan had left the Batavia area on his own, either because he had been paid not to publish his book, or to escape Masonic retaliation for attempting to publish the book, or to generate publicity that would boost the book's sales. The generally believed version of events was that the Masons killed Morgan by drowning him in the Niagara River. Whether he fled or was murdered, Morgan's disappearance led mainly to believe that Freemasonry was in conflict with good citizenship. Because judges, businessmen, bankers, and politicians were often Masons, ordinary citizens began to think of it as an elitist group. Moreover, many claim that the lodge's secret oaths bound the brethren to favor each other against outsiders in courts and elsewhere. Because the trial of Morgan conspirators was mishandled and the Masons resisted further inquiries, many New Yorkers concluded that the Masons controlled key offices and used their official authority to promoting the goals of the fraternity by ensuring that Morgan's supposed killers escaped punishment. When a member sought to reveal its secrets, so ran the conclusion, the Freemasons had done away with him. Because they controlled the courts and other offices, they were supposedly capable of obstructing the investigation. True Americans, they said, had to organize and defeat this conspiracy. If good government was to be restored, all Masons must be purged from public office. I mean, That's just crazy to me. I can't believe I never knew that this was an actual party, and just wanted to just I don't know. You can come here to the Wikipedia page and read about it. You can't. You don't have to listen to my terrible reading, but that's nuts to me. There was actually a party against Freemasonry. And I mean, almost everything you ever read about the Illuminati and anything else, it all has to do with Freemasons. That everyone always talks about that. It seems like anyway. And I mean, this is from 1828, and they dissolved in 1838. So I mean, and it's 2015. Imagine if they thought they were infiltrating everything in 1828 to 1838. Imagine how far they've got. You know what I mean? That's just nuts. Okay, so moving on, just some things I found interesting about presidents. Gerald Ford was, what was he, the 30, I don't even know, 38th president. And he died at age 93. So 38th president died at age 93. Jimmy Carter was the 39th president, I believe, if I can find it. Yep, 39th president. And he's still alive, and he is 90 years old. Ronald Reagan was the 40th president, and he died when he was 93 years old. And George Bush was the 41st president, and he is 90 years old. So literally the 38th died, he was 93. It's like every other one. It's 93, 90, 93, 90. And I mean, they could live longer. But I just found that kind of strange, I guess. Since the 38th president, it goes, whatever, like I said, 93. And then the 42nd president, Bill Clinton, was born on August 19th, 1946. And George Bush Jr. or whatever. Let's see here. He was born on July 6th, 1946. So he's actually 44 days older than Bill Clinton. And, of course, he was the 43rd president. And then, of course, Obama is the 44th president. And then the 43rd and the 42nd president were born 44 days apart. Just found that kind of interesting. And then, I don't know. I guess we'll see how it plays out. But, you know, you had the 90, 93, 90, 93. That's just kind of weird, a weird pattern, I guess. But, I don't know. Maybe these guys are going to live until they're 90, 93. I don't know. But, all right, I'm going to move on here. The 10th president of the United States was John Tyler, and he was born on the 88th day of the year in 1790, and he died on January 18th, which is 118, or 88, 11, 8, 88, and 1862 is when he died. So, 62, 26 are mirrors, and they both add up to 88. They're both from like 14 or whatever, 2014 to 1988 would be 26 years, and 1962 to 1988 would be 26 years as well. But I guess in this case it would be 1888 to 1914, but it's still the same concept. I mean, he even became president in 1841, which from 1914, that would have been 73 years before. And he became president in the office on April 4th, 1841. 44. And it says, like his future running mate, William Henry Harrison, he hailed from Charles City County, Virginia. It is on 37 degrees north, 77 degrees west. And this guy died in office or whatever, so that's how the John Tyler became president. But anyway, look, he was born in 1773. And he died on 4/4/41. This dude is just, he has a ton of 88s surrounding his dates at least, or stuff that goes to it. He died when he was age 71 as well. 71 in a smear is 88. He got his start in politics in Virginia in 1811. 88. I'm just going to move on here. Franklin Pierce was the 14th president, and he died on October 8th, 1969. So 8/8, and the 14th president. James Buchanan was the 15th president. He was the last president to be born in the 1700s. He also died age 77, and of course was an active Freemason, a Master Mason of Masonic Lodge number 43-7. And Abe Lincoln, I did a video a long time ago where he died 88 years. I can't even remember it all. It was crazy. It's something to do with 9/11 too, but 88 years after 1776. He also died on April 15th, 148 years before the Boston bombing. He was born on February 12th, and there's 322 days left until the end of the year. And he died age 56 and 65. So, I don't know, I just thought that was weird. He died the mirror of his age or whatever. And Rutherford B. Hayes, the 19th president, was born on October 4th, 88 days left until the end of the year, in 1822. So 22, October 4th, very significant. January, that's 77. Also, I remember him from school because he was they had the Hayes-Tilden election thing where this guy actually lost the popular vote, but he became president over Tilden because of the electoral votes. So yeah, they had I think it was the first election ever where this guy won the popular vote, but he didn't become president because of the electoral votes. And so the other guy died was born on October 4th, which is 8/4, and this guy died on August 4th, the same day as Obama. That's Obama's birthday, but also it's 8/4, so 8/4, 8/4, big election. And the last thing I was going to say was that there's been 44 presidents, and 4 of them have been assassinated. So 4 of the 44. Anyway, I don't know. Like I said, I'm just making a video of random stuff. I have so much information I just want to put up, whether it's stuff that people don't want to believe or just random information, I guess, that I think is people need to know or I find it interesting. So whatever, just posting it, and have a great night, and I'm sure I'll post a ton more stuff at some point. So bye.